kids slain at a school, 6 adults. And for what? Because this guy got the gun supposedly from his mom. They had like a gun chest or whatever, where every family, every couple families have like their own weapons. They want to protect themselves against burglars and stuff like that. So this was the same case. This kid just happened to be autistic, I believe, and like a loner is how they portrayed him to be. But if you guys check out the video, and I'm telling you, this video has substantial evidence. It's got video proof, video interviews of all sorts of people, like the little kids who were in Sandy Hook. There's this little kid in there who was being interviewed, talking about like the situation and when it happened, like how it sounded like to him when he was there. And he was talking about it sounded like a bunch of people kicking at doors, like just kicking in doors, like how the SWAT team would come in when they want to barge in someone's house. And that's what he heard. That was his perspective. And then if there's 20 kids being slayed, uh, how are you going to confuse kicking at the door with bullets, That's just one thing. That's how I thought about it when I saw that. I was like, what the hell? Like, I mean, yeah, again, he is a little kid, so he might not have described it the right way, but he would have been like, oh, no, it sounded like a lot of bottle rockets or pop rocks. What are those little things called? Those little, like pussy fireworks that you throw on the ground and then they, like, pop. He would explain it in, like, a little childish way, but to make his point across. Like, we would have known if he said it that way that was bullets he was talking about. He's just a little kid and he can't interpret it right, is how I'm looking at it. So for him to just be like, oh no, it just sounded like a bunch of people kicking, like the dude was kicking down doors and stuff, was a little off to me. And then you hear people talking about that this might have been a more than one man job. Like, they say, even the eyewitness reports, people claim that to have seen more than one person in the building with guns. And if you check out the video, they have this one clip of the police actually pursuing another dude into the woods, like by the school. They're actually chasing this other guy, and you hear them talking about, like, we got him, we got him. And if the guy killed himself, like the news officially says happened, like the killer, there was only one killer according to the news, according to the official reports and everything. And so why are they chasing down other people through the woods saying they got him if the guy ended his own life? That doesn't make sense. And then put that along with the other reports that people were putting in, talking about there being 2 to 3 gunmen. And then we have, what else do we have? We have what is he? The guy that does autopsies on the bodies. They were interviewing him a couple days after, like, about the little kid, like what type of weapon killed the little kids. Just questions like that, because according to the news, again, the official report was that he left his assault rifle in the trunk, and that's true. They actually do show a video of the police retrieving it from the trunk. But the guy who examines the bodies after death to see what the main cause was, because obviously they got killed, but to see specifically what it was, what type of gun, how the wounds were, his look on it was that it was an assault rifle. But how could that be possible if the assault rifle was in the trunk the whole time? Meaning that, and if you mix that in with the other reports of people saying there was more than one gunman, and then the official report saying that Adam Lanza, the killer, only used pistols to kill the kids. So how does that all make sense if the professional who examines bodies is letting us know that it was an assault rifle? The assault rifle was in the trunk. Just little things like that don't add up. Even that guy, though, who they were asking questions, he gets choked up a lot. Like the reporters, the people asking him questions, call him out on like a couple of lies that he was caught up in. So that doesn't make sense. He's over there making jokes about it. Like, come on, like, that's just disgusting. Like, for anybody to be making jokes about that, if it is true, if the kids really were, oh, that's just terrible to even think about. But speaking of making like jokes about it, they also have this other interview of a supposed parent who had just had his daughter killed in Sandy Hook. Like 2 days after Sandy Hook happened, they were interviewing him, right? So the camera was started rolling, but without like letting him know. And then he starts making jokes. He's like, "Oh, let's get this started, right, guys?" And he's all like laughing about it, like making jokes. And then before they told him like the camera was on, because I'm telling you, he didn't know that one of those cameras was already on and filming. So he was expecting this other different camera to like cue him when it was gonna go on, and then they cued him, and then you see him like taking deep breaths. Like he went from laughing to taking like deep breaths. Like it looks like he's getting into character, trying to make it seem believable. And then right after that, like you just see him go from joking to preparing himself to all of a sudden really sad and really like it's all tragic what happened, and they start interviewing him about this, and he starts acting all dramatic. And that why would any parent even joke about that in the first place? That's how I'm thinking about. Like, why would you even be cracking jokes when you're about to be interviewed about your little daughter getting killed? Like, who does that? Especially 2 days after the shooting. Like, wouldn't you still be grieving 2 days, a week after, a month after? Like, that one just took me by surprise. Another main one was one of the girls killed, supposedly killed in the shooting. She was wearing maybe you guys seen this. I saw this on Facebook at first before this whole video came out. But basically, like, the little girl was in a family picture with the family. Like every family has their own family picture. So that's the picture they were putting up on like the news to like, oh, this girl died. Whatever information about the girl. She got killed. But then 2 days later, you see the exact same girl with the exact same dress, like the black and red one, right next to Obama, the president, taking a picture with her, the family and her. Like, how is that possible if the girl is dead? How can she go out there taking pictures with the president Obama if she was dead 2 days ago? And then on top of that, there's just so much shit, guys. I'm telling you, just please check out the video, look at it with an open mind, and let me know. Get back to me on your opinion on it. Whether you think it's bullshit, let me know why. I really, really, really want to know what the skeptics think about this. Like, what was that not enough proof for you guys? Like, what was it specifically that gave it away, that made you not believe into this crap or whatever? But and then on top of that, what else was there? Okay, and then you have the parents making those donation pages on Facebook. You know how they have like you could like a page and stuff like that, and depending on the cause, like people donate or whatever. So they had this little page for one of their daughters, and they made it like what 2 3 days before the girl died, and then the page was like rest in peace, and then their daughter's name, but the girl hadn't died yet. Like, what the fuck? Who does that? Who makes a rest in peace page before your daughter's even dead? And then later on, they ended up taking out the link, which makes sense because people started catching on. Like, you would see like the day it was created, and then a lot of people would comment on that page like, "What the fuck is this? Was this made like days before she died?" And then this other one, the family who was updating people through that page, were talking about how, and this was during Sandy Hooks, like not before, not after. This was during Sandy Hooks. They were just updating their Facebook page to let everybody know that they didn't know what was going on. The school was under lockdown still, this and that. So officially, they didn't know where their daughter was. They didn't know where she was dead or alive, but they've already made a page for her. You guys get what I'm saying? Like, does this make sense to any of you guys? And that's just a few of the things. I ran out of time. I was straight ranting for this whole time. Hope you guys do take this information. Like I said, the links will be below, in the bottom below. So just just absorb the information and let me know. And hopefully you guys do want to see more of this stuff, because I have a lot to say, guys. I have a fuckload of things to say. And yeah, just thumbs up the video, share it, spread the information. I'm not even talking about my video. I'm talking about the other one, the Sandy Hooks one, just to get people more aware of this, like I'm trying to do. So until next time, guys, I will see you all later.